What's poppin', homies? It's your favorite homegirl, Gossip Girl, and today I have some bedtime tea for you all, okay? Because after this, I'm shutting it down for the night, okay? Until tomorrow. But anyway, let's talk about it. So, early this morning, I was bopping around on social media. I went from TikTok to Twitter to Facebook, back to TikTok, to my Instagram, because me and my homegirls, we talking back and forth about stuff. And I'm like, well, wait, what's going on? So I'm trying to put everything in my head. So I said, you know what? I'll come back to this later. So here I am. So it's this girl named Nene Brooks, okay? She go by the name of Bethany Johnson. Now, she lives in Chicago. Baby, everybody is looking for Nene. Everybody is looking for Nene. Child, they got money on her head and everything. They are looking for her. Why they're looking for her? Because this guy named Lil Scoom89, he was killed in a shooting on 89th and Langley, according to Channel 3 Now. Reportedly, Chicago PD responded to calls late Sunday night on July 7th about a shooting at the intersection and arrived to find Lil Scoom89 with 2 gunshot wounds to his chest. He was then rushed to the hospital, University of Chicago Hospital, where he was pronounced dead. Now, I know his parents, his mother and father, whoever his loved ones are, his family, I know they're upset. He's only 18 years old, okay? He was signed to a label called Signal Records, because they posted on Instagram about his death, right? And he's a Chicago native, okay? He's from Chicago. And he lost his life to gun violence. But people are saying that the reason why he lost his life was because of Nene Brooks. That she has set him up, and they using the word backdoor, okay? Now, they said that Nene Brooks was texting his enemies, his ops, okay? And she was outed on social media, and everybody is looking for her. When I went on Facebook to look at her social media account, oh my God, it's a mess. The threats and what they're going to do to her. And somebody was like, I got $500. I know her location. She left town. She posted on social media that she's on a plane, and she left, right? First of all, if you're running for your life, you don't post nothing, okay? You don't do that, because if your location is on, guess what? Somebody gonna find you. But anyway, I don't know where she's going. I don't know if her family know where she's going, because she need to get out of Chicago, and she got out of Chicago. I heard they was at the airport looking for her. I would just hear a whole bunch of stuff that was going on TikTok and Twitter and Facebook. So now, before, you know, his life was taken, he called his mom and told her that something doesn't feel right, because he was getting his hair done. And they said that, you know, Nene was acting weird. She kept texting somebody, and she was going in the bathroom, talking on the phone, all kind of stuff, allegedly, right? So he called his mother and said something doesn't feel right. He was leaving. And when he left, honey, his ops were outside waiting for him. And that's what happened. Okay. If she did this, I really hope she did not. But the way she's moving, she's leaving town and stuff, and she's talking about she's in fear of her life and everything. You don't do that to somebody. And I'm just speaking as if she did. If she did this, you don't do that to somebody, because you leaving your family behind. Even though your family doesn't have anything to do with what you did, you don't know how people are thinking. People think like, okay, well, I can't get her right now, so I'm gonna get the closest thing to her, because that's gonna make her come back to Chicago, because it gotta be a funeral service. And I hope none of this stuff goes down. Please, I really don't. I feel like the people need to let the police handle this. Report her to the police. Let the police handle this. You know, I understand that, you know, Lil Scoom89, he was up and coming rapper. I heard he was pretty good. Okay. And I know his parents are hurt. His family is hurt that he's gone. But sometimes you have to let the law do what the law do. Now, I know nobody wants to hear any of that. And I understand that, okay? Because my brother was murdered. And I get it. I totally get it. I get it. Trust me, I get it. But if you take her life, is it going to bring him back? You know, I just want you guys to think for a second. Is it going to bring him back? No. Now, some of you guys might feel good about it afterwards. I don't know. Some of you may feel good about it afterwards, and some of you may not. But getting her could put you in jail for a long time, depending on who's doing it. And you know by now, the cops are watching everything on social media. You know how 50 do. They always on social media. So you guys got to be careful what you're putting out there. You got to be careful. You can't just say what you want to say on social media and think it's straight, because they can get access to all you guys' accounts and start looking through your stuff. So you got to be careful. You got to be careful. I know you guys are upset because this, you know, young man lost his life and you guys feel like she backdoored him. I wasn't there. I don't know. But if she did this, she was dead wrong. And now she's on the run. I don't know how long she's going to be on the run. Because when you on the run, baby, you got to have money. Her face is out there. She's a small girl, you know. She's a small young lady. Her face is out there. How far does she think she's going to get? How far? And if somebody in her family did try to meet up with her, you don't think they got people watching her people's home to see where they going? To see if they're going to meet up with her? Like, this right here is nothing to play with. People are serious about this thing with her. This is serious. I really hope she didn't do it. But from the looks of things and the looks of social media, they saying that she did. And the text messages out there, if I can find it, I'll post it while I'm doing my commentary. But it's not looking good for her. I don't know how long she's going to run, how far she's going to go. But you have to go somewhere where there's no social media and your face is not noticeable. Because if you think you're going to Mississippi, New York City, Texas, wherever, you are not safe anywhere. People know other people. Okay? And if there's money on your head, honey, in this economy, people want money right now. They want money right now. So, I don't know. This whole thing is just horrible. It's just horrible. Whew, my goodness. And they already made a dang obituary thing for her already. I was like, what the heck is going on? So all I know is she left Chicago. I don't know where she went. I don't even know what the outcome is going to be. I really don't. But this right here is serious. This is something serious. Okay? Now, if the police get involved, y'all going to have to, like, pump y'all brakes. I always say let the police handle this. Let the police handle this. At first, just investigate. Because, you know, text messages could be fake as well. Okay? So make sure everything is valid. Make sure everything is on the up and up. Make sure everything is real before you start going out there trying to take somebody's life. Now, I could sit here and tell you a lot of reasons why not to do it. But the way things are right now, nobody's going to listen. So, it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. But, oh man, this is really, really sad in a way. It's sad because a young man lost his life. Right? And now it's sad again because this young lady, Nene Brooks, she might lose her life because people saying that she set him up, she backdoored him, and all this kind of stuff. She was texting his ops and this and this and that. So, I don't know. But, wow. I don't know what to say. I don't even know what to say. But anyway, you guys have a great night. And if there's any updates about this whole situation, I will come back and let you guys know what the update is. But until then, honey, I'll talk to y'all later.